How's it going, everyone? Jared from Yoda Expedition here. Today we're going to go over the Tundra blackout kits for the 3rd Gen Tundra. This is Andrew's right behind me, and on the table I have pretty much all our options laid out to go over with you guys, and then Corey's going to be doing an install for you. So right here we have the Yoda Expedition blackout kits to cover the chrome emblems that come on your Tundra. This is the standard matte black. We also offer them in our topographic black finish. These are going to cover all the chrome badges on your truck, including the Tundra logos on the doors, the SR5 or limited badges on your pillar, and also your 4x4 badge that's back there on the tailgate. Our blackout kits are going to be a high quality, cost-effective option over the OEM parts. We tested all of our overlays and inlays for proper fit and finish, so we can ensure that everything is going to fit perfectly on your truck. Moving on to the front and rear of your Tundra, we have inlays for both the tailgate and for the front bumper, since the Tundra does have the Tundra logo across the front of the truck right here. For the front of the truck, your options are going to be the matte black inlay like I have right here, and we're also going to be offering the topographic to match all the logos on your overlays on the sides of the truck. For the tailgate, we have the matte black inlay, and again, our topographic option. But for the Tundra, we also went ahead and decided to include options for the American flag. So we have the full color option, and we also have a black and white option. All right, guys, with all that being said, if you want to pick any of this stuff up for your 3rd Gen Tundra, everything is available on yodaexpedition.com. And of course, we're going to go ahead and show you how to get these installed. These are fairly easy, but there's a couple key things that you want to make sure you do to ensure that these are properly attached to your truck. So we're going to kick it over to Corey, and he's going to go over it with you guys.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get these badges installed on this 3rd Gen Tundra. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that everything is super clean. So I have a bottle of alcohol here. Also, if you are living in a colder temperature, you want to make sure to either, one, put your vehicle in a garage where it's going to be warm, or we're going to be using a hairdryer or a heat gun to just warm up the area. You don't want to be overheating it, but we want to make sure that the surface of not only the badge, the glue on the back side of the badge, and the badge on the truck is going to be warm. All right, so we're going to start with the Tundra badge here on the door. I'm going to get it sprayed down with some alcohol. I'm going to wipe the area, make sure it's nice and clean. Also make sure it's dry before we go ahead and apply the overlay. All right, so Andrew wants the topo emblems on his Tundra. So we're going to go ahead and grab the emblem for the door. Let's go ahead and get that installed. So before you install this, just go ahead and press down just to make sure all of the double-sided tape is stuck to the inside of the badge properly. And we'll go ahead and peel off the backing, which you can see there's a little tab right here. You can just pull off on that. Go ahead and get all of this peeled. All right, so at this point, we're ready to go ahead and install the badge. Like I said earlier, if you're not in a temperature-controlled garage or whatever, just warm this stuff up so that it's at room temperature. We don't need it to be melting like we've had some customers already do. So, perfect. We'll go ahead and just lay this on. Simple as that. Put pressure across the whole badge, making sure that it is nice and stuck to the OEM one. And we'll go ahead and move to the other side. I'll go ahead and get the SR5 badges done as well. So the chrome overlays are finished. We're gonna go ahead now and install the tailgate inlay. Same deal, I'll go ahead and clean it with alcohol, and we'll get that installed. Now we're installing this on a black truck, so if your truck is not black and you go ahead and you put the black in there or the topo, it's definitely going to stand out a lot more and it's going to look really good. So these, we're not going to have any backing to peel off. We're just going to take the badge off of the paper that it is shipped on, and then we can go ahead and install it. Take your time when you're going to install these to make sure that they are straight. So what I would do is line up your longest line. So for example, on the T, the top, I would use that and line that up like so. Before you go ahead and push it down for good, just make sure it is kind of in the position where you want it to be. And then we can go ahead and fully push down on it. So go ahead and just do all that on the rest of your Tundra letters. So we just got the tailgate finished and the topo looks pretty good back here on the black. Like Jared said earlier, we also have 2 different variations of American flag, or we just have a plain matte black, which we'll go ahead and throw some photos in of that. And then if you are going to be installing the front bumper badges, is going to be the same install as what we did here on the tailgate. So that's going to wrap up this install of the overlays and tailgate inlays on the 3rd Gen Tundra. If you guys want to pick any of these up for your Tundra, you can head over to yodaexpedition.com. And if you have any questions on this install, make sure to ask us down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.